Most debts are dischargeable in Chapter 7 bankruptcy. There are a few exceptions, but the typical ones we see being discharged are credit card debts, medical bills, payday loans, signature loans, debts owed to landlord for either broken leases or deficient damage claims after someone moves out of a home. Certain tax debts are dischargeable if they're old enough. In general, if a tax debt is over 3 years old, it's possible that it can be discharged. And so there are lots of debts that can be discharged in Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It's almost easier to talk about what can't be discharged. For example, recent tax debts are not dischargeable if they're less than 3 years old. Back alimony, back child support are not dischargeable in Chapter 7 bankruptcy. Also, property settlement debt is not dischargeable in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy. It can be discharged in Chapter 13, but not Chapter 7. Student loans, as a general rule, except for unusual circumstances, unfortunately are not dischargeable in a Chapter 7. And then, of course, if you have secured debt, like a car loan or a home loan, and you want to keep that property, then you do need to keep making your mortgage payment or car payments. The debts technically are dischargeable, but they have liens on the property. So the way that works is if you want to keep that item, you need to continue to make those payments. If you're wanting to surrender it, like if you have a car loan and you're not happy with the car, it's broken down or it's just too expensive or not the right kind of vehicle, we actually can discharge that debt. And then of course, real estate debt's dischargeable if you're wanting to get rid of the real estate. Let's say there's a problem with the roof, problem with the foundation, you don't like the area, you're just wanting to get out from underneath the house, and you owe more on the house than what it's worth, or after you pay the closing costs, real estate fees, the net amount you would get from selling the house would be minimal or negative, then we can surrender the house in a Chapter 7 bankruptcy and wipe out those liabilities.